kind of put into words what it felt like to get that win today?
It felt really good. This is a special time. For this organization, for these guys that come here and work day in and day out. But we got more to do.
Yeah, Kevin was saying the same thing. I mean, was that really his message to you guys after the game that that this is good, but the work isn't done yet?
Yeah, that has been his message, and I hope that every guy in this building feels that way as well. I wouldn't say today was our best style of football, so I think we got some things to go back and look at, and we get another shot at this team again, and go from there.
I mean, it's last one here for me, but I mean, are you excited that you guys get to play this team again next week in their building?
I'm just excited to play football around this time of year. It doesn't matter who we play.
Thank you.
All right, next one's going to come from Marla. Marla, you can go ahead and unmute.
Yeah, Jarvis, do you think, I mean, especially in the first half, you guys seemed a little lethargic or whatever. Do you think it was from the lack of practice time?
I don't know. I mean, maybe that has something to do with it, but, I think a lot of the things that we did today were things that, we've established as an offense and know what we can do, as far as running the same type of different plays or whatever it is. But, I just feel like the penalties, the self-inflicted things, all those things hurt drives, and that's some of the things that we tried to get away from, and we've gotten away from this season, and it's allowed us to be successful. And if, that's a shaky road, and we don't want to go down there.
Seeing Baker win it with his legs, there in the fourth quarter, was that kind of seeing him, take it upon his own shoulders, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think he had 3 big first downs. Not even the game winner. He had one big one on third down, 2 on third down, actually 4. So he had 4 runs today that actually moved the chains, and that's what we need. We need every guy that we can making plays when they have opportunities. That's part of the greatness that he has in him.
And what will you remember most from this day? The excitement, the nervousness, any moment that was special about this?
The moment that was most special to me was just seeing the smile on J.C. Trutter's face, Myles Garrett, Joe Batonio, Jimmy W. Seeing that those smiles throughout these hard times that have been here in Cleveland.
Thank you.
Let's go to Acton. Dak, you want to head on mute for me?
Hey, Jarvis. Obviously, it's excitement right now, but I just want to ask you about your appreciation for only the second time doing this. 7 years, everything you guys went through the last month, all season long. Just what is your appreciation for how hard it is to get here and to see it completed?
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough sport. This is a tough business, and I think it's all in the details. It's all in the intent and focus. And I think for the most part, just for us, it's just never being satisfied, understanding that you can't be satisfied, and we're creating a standard here. And this is playoff football, and we're here. And we have an opportunity to just keep on going forward, one game at a time. I think that's how we have to look at it.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Dan. Dan, you want to go ahead and unmute?
Yeah, Jarvis, I just want to follow up on one thing you said about Joel and JC. I mean, could you sense in that locker room kind of what this moment meant to them?
Yeah, I mean, Baker got the first down on the third down play, and I went up to JC, and I tried to celebrate with him a little bit, and he was like, let's just kneel the ball first, So I have tremendous respect for those guys, and the way that they work and the way that they come to work every day and the things that they've been through. So to see, us be able to kneel and those guys be on the field, part of that is something that was special. I know.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a couple more. First of the couple more is going to be from Marla. You can mute for me.
Hey, how y'all looking out? Yeah, Jarvis, are you calling Odell as soon as you get home?
Yeah, as soon as I make it to the car.
And just are you somewhat bummed, there's only 12,000 people here, or do you feel like you still felt a joy, that that comes with this?
Kidding? These fans were, I mean, look, I'm sure if they could still be in the stadium right now and then they get kicked out the stadium, they'll still be in there. You know what I mean? So we got some of the best fans in the league right now.
And how would you compare this to the last time you went to the playoffs? As far as this has got to feel like a bigger accomplishment with COVID, right?
No, it's not even really about COVID. I said it's just, I think again, I always talk about playing football in these months. It's about these guys. It's about these guys that work day in and day out. Taking care of their bodies. Spending time away from their families, sacrificing away from their families, to be able to play another part of the season. In these months, and that's something that's special. That's the part for me.